welcome to Glitters of Life podcast. I'm your host Rohit Kokne, and we are back with another exciting episode. And it's a very important episode. We have all faced these situations, and it's still prevalent. And to talk about this very topic, we have a very special guest with us. The topic is all about stereotypes. Yes, we have formed it. We have been living with it. We are forming our own opinions, judgments, and definitions about it. And to talk about this very topic, I have with me Tanu Grewal, who is VP of Marketing, Innovation, and E-commerce at Allen USA. Hi, Tanu. Welcome on the show.
Hi, Rohit. Thanks for having me. Very excited.
It's my pleasure. And what do you think about this topic? What's your initial view about it?
We all have stereotypes. So to say that, the other people have stereotypes and I don't have, it's not true, right? I have my own set of biases and stereotypes. And I think the first step is just to be aware and acknowledge that we all have them. And then, if you want to do something about it is a second situation. But first of all, we have to, if you're human, you have a stereotype, right? Many,
Yeah.
many stereotypes.
That's the usual process. And in your life, have you ever been falsely stereotyped, or like, do you feel that can stereotypes ever be good? Because then, whenever we talk about this very topic, it's always the negative connotation that gets attached with it. कि यार ये अच्छा नहीं है, इसको कैसे deal कर सकते हैं, इसको कैसे हटा सकते हैं. So, how do you see
Yeah.
it?
You're very right. Actually, stereotypes, of course. All my life, I've been stereotyped. I grew up in India. वहाँ पे stereotypes. लड़की है ये कर सकती है ये नहीं कर सकती इस टाइम पे शादी करनी है इस टाइम पे ये करना है like all of those stereotypes exist, right? And then when you come to the US, then people look at you. I'm a petite brown woman, so then they have this whole stereotype that she must be quiet and submissive and this and that, and then they quickly find out I'm none of the above. So that's an interesting process. And I think good stereotypes. I don't know if those two words go together, but one
Yeah.
of the things that Indians have done very well abroad all over the world is they've created a good sort of reputation as leaders, right? So that definitely helps, right? People look at you and think, oh, you must be good at math. Uh, and now I think increasingly, thanks to Sundar Pichai and all of our Satya Nadellas, this idea of Indians as being good leaders is
Absolutely.
maybe a good stereotype, right? So that definitely gives all of us a benefit.
Rightly said, and it's very important to understand that what exactly it is all about, how we are going to form our perspectives. Because then, if we are clear about it, then it becomes an easier path. So, when you
Mm-hmm.
moved to US, like how has your identity changed after living abroad? Because growing up in India would have been a very different experience than working in US, and then settling down there might be another great experience. So, how has
Yeah.
your identity changed?
That's a very complex question. And I was at a conference this earlier this week, and somebody asked me, "Where are you from?" And I don't know how to answer that question anymore because I grew up in India. I've lived in the US now for 20 plus years. I've lived
Yeah.
in Europe. I work for a Mexican company. I think my identity is an amalgamation of all of those things. So actually now I have to pause and think about where am I from. So I always say, you know what? Um, my heritage is Indian. I grew up there, been living in the US, but I'm a mix of, India, of course, huge, huge. That's my formative years were in India. So I'm definitely always going to be Indian. But then now I've lived so Texas is a big part of my identity now because I've lived here for a long time. And I also lived for 10 years in the Midwest. And the Midwest is completely different. People are different, the work ethic, just a lot of differences. And I've kind of taken those. And then, like I said, I lived a little while in Italy. I worked for a Mexican company. I've picked up those nuances along the way. So it's a khichdi now, right? It's like a
Ah.
nice khichdi, well balanced food. I feel like I've taken things from different cultures, and that's who I am today.
Right, and it's a great experience, I would say, because then not many people get to live with these experience. Because then once you adapt to those cultures, you get to know, like you start valuing those cultures as well. You start respecting that as well, and that is how like we can mitigate whatever implications stereotypes have developed over the period of time. So when we were talking about these stereotypes, basically it's more about the gender thing, which we have seen prevalent in India as well, and it might be there in abroad as well. So कभी ऐसे हुआ था कि you always had to prove yourself more, because then again through the gender perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. It still goes on every day, right? It's an ongoing progress that I think our world is making, but always. And my favorite example is at one point in my career, I had a counterpart who was doing the exact same thing as I was doing, and he just happened to be 6 feet 4 inches tall, good looking guy, white guy with a booming voice, and I was like, I'm 5 feet 3. I used to say I'm 5 feet 4. I've reconciled my height now. So 5 feet 3, petite, and brown. And so we would enter the same room. And I could just tell from looking at people's faces, right, that they instantly thought, oh, this guy, isko to sab aata hai, right? He knows his thing. And then they would look at me and have a little bit of a doubt. And, I've always thought that I'm like this duck, right? Calm at the surface, but paddling like furiously under the water, right? Just to kind of prove that I'm as good, I'm better, I can do this, I'm not less than anyone else. So it's a thing, right? You do it a little bit more overtly in the earlier years of your career, and as you pick up a little bit more credentials, becomes a little bit easier. But still, I think when I enter new rooms and new arenas, I still think that I have to work a little bit harder. That's okay. It's part of life. I've kind of reconciled that now. I have a few more coping mechanisms, a few more tools in my arsenal. But it's an ongoing battle.
Yeah, Tanu, how difficult is that particular pattern? Because then working hard is fine, but then the mental stress that it causes, like how do you deal with it? And now you are into a very senior position. You might have got your team as well. So इन सारी चीज़ों को कम करने के लिए ऐसे कुछ experiences आते हैं that I would like to know from you कि कैसे आप इन सारी चीज़ों को फिर deal करते हो?
I think it's a maturity, right? Now it's like
Yeah.
I almost find it funny, right? When I go in, I'm like, chalo dekhte hain, who reacts how, right? And it's always fun to see people sort of underestimate you. It wasn't like that earlier. It used to irk me a lot, used to bother me a lot, give me a lot of stress. Now it's like a little bit of a game, right? Chalo dekhte hain, and actually it really gives you an insight into the other person. Someone who is just looking at you and creating a stereotype and reacting to you like that, you immediately know, right, their level of maturity, their level of experience, right? Because someone who is more mature, more experienced, has seen more diversity, has been exposed to different cultures, won't react like that, right? So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a, to me, it's the focus has gone from me to the other person now, right? So it's become a little interesting game for me, and so, but again, I think it comes with experience. If you're earlier on in your career, it bothers you, right? It's stressful. You just have to know that like what they say, um it's not you, it's me. In this case, it's not me, it's you. So it's the other way around now. So that's what you have to keep in mind.
Right, and it's more about you lead with an example. जैसे experiences आते हैं वैसे हम सीखते रहते हैं, and it's very fascinating. Like each and every individual try to develop their own perspectives, try to form their own judgments, and then फिर वो workplace में काफी affect करता है. And it could, it's not just about the workplace as well. Personal life में भी काफी सारी चीजें changes आती है, because then we tend to interact with a lot of people, be it the friends, family. फिर
Yeah.
वो सारी चीजें वहाँ पे discussion पे आती है, and then we have to make sure that we are not like messing up out there as well. Now
Yeah.
we were talking about the definition as well. So it's a very common notion that women are too emotional. Whatever
Mhm.
decision they would be making, it usually happens today itself. Like when I was at counter, a couple came and they were just arguing within themselves. So the lady was a kind of a decision maker, and she was telling that you are not able to understand, like we should be taking this kind of a decision.
Huh.
So that usually happens, that they tend to make decisions basis on their emotions,
Yeah.
and at times men are too impersonal. So how has your definition about the femininity or masculinity changed since moving abroad, या फिर क्या एक्सपीरियंस किया था इंडिया में, कैसा था, अब्रॉड
Yeah.
कैसा है अभी?
एक तो पीपल लोगों को लगता है कि ये सिर्फ इंडिया में हो रहा है स्टीरियोटाइप्स, राइट? ये सब
नहीं.
कहीं हो रहा है, डिफरेंट
हाँ.
लेवल्स में हो रहा है, थोड़ा ओपनली हो रहा है इंडिया में, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा छुपा के हो रहा है, लेकिन ये सब कहीं हो रहा है, राइट? बिकॉज हम सब ह्यूमन हैं और वी आर ऑल रिएक्टिंग टू आवर एनवायरनमेंट. सो व्हाट आई सीन इज सम कल्चर्स लाइक इंडिया, व्हेन आई वाज इन इटली, इट्स अ लिटिल बिट मोर ओवर्ट, लोग मुंह पे बोल देते हैं, राइट?
हाँ.
यूएस वगैरह में थोड़ा लोग मतलब politically correct हैं, right? But है वही वही वो सब कुछ चल रहा है. So that's really important to understand and internalize कि ये this is the baseline. You know, as human beings, we are all emotional. सब में emotions हैं, right? The problem is that certain kind of emotion has been normalized. Like this is what a corporate leader or any kind of leader should be, and those are mostly masculine
हाँ,
sort of things, right? कि stoic and react नहीं करना है, emotions नहीं करनी and all that. But I think it's changing everywhere, and I think the millennials or Gen Z or Alpha, this is one of their good contributions, right? They're saying, hey, we're human, we have emotions, let's bring them out. And so, you know, bolte the soft skills.
हाँ,
Ab those soft skills are actually, I don't know if they should be even called soft skills. They're just really essential skills of being a human, of being a leader. So empathy, for example, right? And COVID में तो वो और भी amplify हो गया, which is a good
बहुत
thing.
ज़्यादा। Yeah.
Okay, if you don't have empathy for people on your team, people around you, your colleagues, and all that stuff, then you're not a good leader. And I think that used to be considered a weakness. But now people are saying, hey, being empathetic and kind doesn't mean that you can't be a strong and decisive leader, right? Those things can coexist. So that in that way, I think we're moving a little bit away from like ye feminine hai, ye masculine hai to this is more human and this is how we should be. Is it everywhere and 100% established? No, but I think we've made a lot of progress, right? Just the fact कि हम इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, right? And you see articles about it, you see LinkedIn posts about it. There's just, I think, a lot of conversation about it, and I think it's evolving for the good.
Right, and it's more about being vocal. So right now
Hmm.
we are recording this episode. You did a post, I commented on it, and that is how are recording this
Yeah,
episode on this very topic. So the more you share in a better way, the people will react in a good way, so that it can enhance the level of communication and the
absolutely.
conversation as well. Because then वो सारी चीजें होती है ना कि ओपिनियन रेज करना या फिर कुछ भी बोल देना. आई हैव ऑब्जर्व वन थिंग तनु, हमारे पास तो अभी लिबर्टी मिल गई है, बट लोगों को मॉरलिटी की बात समझ में नहीं आती है कि
Hmm.
लिबर्टी के साथ वो मॉरलिटी को एक्सचेंज कर रहे हैं. सो वी जस्ट हैव टू बी श्योर दैट कि आपको एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिला है,
Hmm.
यूज इट वाइजली, से इट वाइजली, और सारी चीज़ों को जनरलाइज नहीं करना चाहिए. दैट इज समथिंग दैट वी हैव टू लर्न, सो
Yes.
दैट कि इन सारी चीज़ों को एक कहते हैं ना कि ढांचे में ला सकते हैं. And you did talk about the leadership
Hmm.
opportunities as well, like how it works. So, gender stereotypes का क्या effect होता है workplace पे? Like, have you observed any
Hmm.
real life experiences in your working duration?
All the time, Rohit. When earlier on, right, जब ये सारी conversations नहीं हो रही थी, there was a more of a masculine form of leadership, right? You have to be, you know, decisive, aggressive, and all of those things. And for a woman, it's a very thin line, right? You are you're decisive, and then you can be a little bit more emotional, and you kind of cross the boundary into this emotional territory, right? So what can be seen and what is most often seen as being, you know, this leader is very decisive, can turn into like this woman is very emotional, right? So वो तो बहुत बार होता है. um, अब कम होता है, right? Because of two reasons. One, एक तो atmosphere change हो गया है, and then maybe I have also evolved, right? So I know how to modulate myself well, or I know how to advocate for myself well, right? So those kinds of things have happened over the years, uh, but yeah, and I, you know, the other thing is men are hired on potential, and women are hired on performance, right? So that happens at work when I'm hiring or I'm having conversations about, you know, promoting someone. The view of how people should um, evaluate a person, right, is different, right? They look at the guys and say, oh, you know, this person has 70% of the skills, but ठीक है, stretch है, 30% तो they will be able to overcome, right? But for women, they have to have 110 and then some more to kind of be in the same sphere as the guy who's being considered. And then it actually goes into the behavior of the women as well, right? And it's a very well-known statistic that women will not apply for a job unless they tick off every single box, right? And
Yeah.
men will apply even though 40% of the things they have no idea about. They'll be like, ah, theek hai, seekh lenge, right? And I see this at work. A lot of the very, you know, smart, capable young women, they will be so modest about their achievements, right? And the young men will be like, yeah, मुझे तो सब आता है, कल ही promote कर दो, you know. And it's like that. It's really interesting to watch that happen in real time. And you realize कि ये stereotype नहीं है, ये actually stereotype से real habits में convert हो जाता है. So it's fascinating to watch it play out. And then of course, then that's where my coaching comes in. So I have to sort of like, you know, give that extra boost of confidence to the young women and say, no, 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 you can do it. You're doing it. You're great. Raise your hand for opportunities and all of that. And with a little bit of that nudge, women are making that leap. But it's just still sad to see that even in 2024, that still persists because it's so ingrained, right, in our behaviors. And maybe even I do that and I don't realize it myself. So I have to constantly be aware of, like, am I just thinking that I can't do this because I'm holding myself back, or am I actually, lacking something? So that's a whole other level of self awareness that you need to have.
So nicely put, Tanu, because it's very important to understand how, in what way it can impact an individual. And as you said, that you always try to nudge people, you always try to make those changes. So it's an individual effort that will
Mhm.
always count. But then, if we have to change this as a system, so what can be done into this area?
As a system, you just have to, as a leader, like when you reach leadership positions, we
Mm-hmm.
have to have these conversations in those forums, right? When we're evaluating talent, you have to sort of, if you see this happening, if you see that, a certain decision is being taken because of certain stereotypes or biases that are inherent, you have to raise your hand and say, hey, guys, are we looking at this in this way because of X, Y, and Z? And what I've seen is a lot of people, I've been very fortunate to work with really good people, right? In some cases, people are behaving like that because they're not aware of the bias, right? Once
Hmm.
you make them aware of that bias, then a lot of people will actually take a step back and say, you know what? That's right. And if we as women leaders don't do that, right? Don't interject, don't raise our voice and say, hey guys, maybe we should look at this differently, then things will never change, right? So I am always very aware that I am where I am because women who came before me, right, उन्होंने झंडा उठाया, उन्होंने बोला नहीं ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए, this and that. So that's why change happened, right? So now I get to reap the benefits of that. And so it's a huge responsibility that now that I am here, I need to do that. So, you know, young women who are coming after me can have a little bit more benefit and a little bit more benefit. And maybe we'll get to a gender equal world,
Yeah.
sometime soon.
I couldn't think from this perspective. This is really well put, Tanu. And then वो सारी चीज़ें होती है, मतलब कि कितनी भी हम कोशिश, बट कोशिश करनी चाहिए. इट्स एन इंडिविजुअल एफर्ट
Of
दैट विल
course.
ऑलवेज काउंट. एंड फिर वो, लाइक यू लीड विद एन एग्जांपल, योर वर्क गेट्स हाईलाइटेड सो दैट पीपल लर्न फ्रॉम यू. एंड देन इट्स जस्ट अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट दैट कि एक वो कहते हैं ना कि गाइडिंग फोर्स होना चाहिए, एंड इट शुड बी दैट वन
Yeah.
पर्सन.
And पता है फिर क्या होता है, like I've seen meetings में कुछ बात हो रही है, I raise my hand and raise a point, and all of that. And then I've seen that some of the more junior women in the room, they feel emboldened, right? Then they'll start speaking, and I know that if I had not raised my hand and said something, they would not have felt confident enough to bring it up. So that, when that happens and you see that, it's a huge responsibility, and you feel like, oh man, अगर मैं आज चुप रह जाती तो ये बात नहीं उठती, right? So then you really feel like you have this huge responsibility के बोलो, and
Yeah.
make people aware that this is how you are actually coming across, this is how your behavior is. And like I said, there will always be unreasonable people, but I would like to think that they're the minority.
Right.
Most people are reasonable, right? And you know what I also have noticed, especially in gender stereotypes, is men who have daughters,
Mm-hmm.
especially when they go into the workforce and then start facing the same issues, and then they come home and tell daddy, right? वो तो बहुत ही बड़ा effect है फिर, like I've had conversations with men who have gone through that experience, and then it's a level of personal, जो no matter उनकी वाइफ उनको बोले, उनकी कॉलीग्स उनको बोले, वो फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, बट जब बेटी आके बोलती है ना कि मेरे साथ ये हो रहा है, तो वो एक कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट फ्रेमवर्क में आ
हाँ,
जाती है बात, राइट? फिर उनको लगता है कि ओह, दैट्स ट्रू, क्या मैं भी ऐसे ही कर रहा हूँ किसी के साथ? सो आई एक्चुअली रेड दिस मेनी years ago and now I've seen it in practice that one of the biggest advocates of women are actually men who have daughters, who are in the workforce, right? So that's a huge thing to watch out for.
राइट। एंड इट्स ट्रू दैट वी हैव टू बी अवेयर ऑफ सच सर्कमस्टेंसेस एंड देन यही तो चीज़ है ना कि इसको ही बदलना है। एंड
Right.
व्हाट वी आर डूइंग फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग, वी कांट कीप क्वाइट फॉर द राइट थिंग्स, वी जस्ट हैव टू मेक आवर
Yeah,
स्टेटमेंट, वी जस्ट हैव टू सी लाइक व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स कैन बी डन टू इम्प्रूव दिस सिचुएशन सो दैट वो जो लीडरशिप है वो समझे और फिर उस हिसाब से आगे काम करें। एंड
absolutely.
ह्यूमन नेचर है लाइक वी टेंड टू we like to make assumptions. So when we are talking about the stereotypes with respect to race, तो कभी ऐसे हुआ था कि लोगों ने आपके रेस के बारे में assumptions बनाए solely basis on that?
ऑफ कोर्स, राइट, लाइक आई सेड, वो सोचते हैं सब इंडियन लड़कियां चुपचाप होती हैं, घर में खाना बनाती हैं एंड ये करती हैं वो करती हैं, राइट? एंड देन and then even my own father-in-law, right? He When I got married, my brother has a brother, so my father-in-law did not have a daughter, and he was a brigadier in the army, used to giving commands, right? And then my father had brought me up very differently. I was very opinionated, very outspoken. So I think my father-in-law, the first time he encountered me, he was like, "ये क्या है?" You know, ये तो लड़की है और ये बोलती है. And so I think it was you could see that, you could see it on his face, and it took time, and then my sister-in-law came after me, and she was similarly came from a home where she was very outspoken. So I think it was a little bit of and now I feel bad when I look back at that for my father-in-law. He had this framework of how the bahus should be, and then he got me and my sister-in-law, and it was there was a clash, and I think that change. I'm a firm believer, Rohit, that change happens at home.
बिल्कुल।
If you can't stand up for yourself at home, you can't go at the workplace and say ये होना चाहिए वो होना चाहिए. But घर में घर की शांति के लिए चुप रह जाओ. I don't believe in that at all. घर से ही start होता है. Take a stand there. Do it respectfully, right? But take a stand there. And so I took a stand. I suffered for it. But you know what? Today, so many years after, I think my father-in-law is one of my biggest champions. Like he will go around telling people, my daughter-in-law works there, she does this. He'll ask me for my visiting cards, like which nobody has nowadays. But every time he'd be like, "Do you have new cards?" And then I think he goes and shows all his friends. But I don't think that would have happened if I didn't take a stand for myself. So sometimes, it happens at home, and it has happened at work as well, where you've had to take a stand for yourself and say, "Mm-mm, this is not it. I'm not that whatever framework you've put me in. I'm not in that framework. I'm my own individual with my own opinions, and I will share them." So it's. I think it happens all the time to all of us. By the way, I mean, people may be looking at me in a certain stereotype, but like you said earlier on, people maybe look at you with a certain stereotype, right? So we're all fighting our own individual stereotypes, and you have to decide how much of a stand you want to take, because taking a stand will come with its own set of challenges, right? So, uh,
That usually happens.
yeah,
इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल स्टोरी अबाउट यू एंड योर फादर इन लॉ, बिकॉज देन बहुत से बार ऐसे होता है, वी डोंट हैव टू प्रूव इन टू आवर ओन फैमिली, बट देन हम काम करते, हम आगे बढ़ते हैं ना, तो वो सारी चीज़ें, वो रिस्पेक्ट बढ़ते जाता है। एंड
right,
देन नो वन विल से एनीथिंग इवन इफ यू स्टेप आउट ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर फ्रेमवर्क। तो वही चीज़ें होती है, यू
yeah,
जस्ट हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर केपेबल ऑफ डूइंग लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। हम सब केपेबल होते हैं, बट इट्स अप टू इंडिविजुअल्स कि हम उसको कैसे रिफ्लेक्ट करना चाहते हैं, कैसे शोकेस करना चाहते हैं।
right,
एंड
right,
फॉर दैट दोज कंसिस्टेंट एफर्ट्स, वॉइसिंग अप योर ओपिनियंस एंड पुटिंग आउट दोज जजमेंट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है। चुप मत
100%.
बैठो। मतलब ऐसे भी नहीं है ना कि किसी अगेंस्ट बात कर रहे हैं या फिर कुछ बुरा कह रहे हैं,
Yeah,
इट्स
yeah,
मोर
yeah.
अबाउट आर प्रायोरिटीज, आर ओपिनियंस।
Yeah, I mean, standing up for yourself doesn't have to mean standing down someone, right? ज़रूरी नहीं है कि stand up करने के लिए किसी को insult करने की ज़रूरत है.
हाँ बिल्कुल।
People always think, right? And India में mostly this is कि बड़ों से मत बोलो, बड़ों को कुछ ऐसे मत कहो. And yes, respect for your elders is a big part of our culture, which I think is beautiful, right? But एक वो border line है कि कहाँ, where does respect for your elders begin to tread upon respect for yourself, right? वो
Yeah.
जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है ना, वो यू हैव टू मैनेज इट वेरी वेल, बट आई डू थिंक दैट चेंज just has to come from some sort of conflict, right? That's just the nature of change.
एब्सोल्युटली। एंड हमेशा पॉजिटिव्स पे फोकस करना चाहिए, ऐसे हमेशा कहा जाता है। सो इफ यू आर फोकसिंग ऑन लाइक वन पॉजिटिव ऑफ आवर कल्चरल बैकग्राउंड, तो वो कौन सा रहेगा दैट यू वुड लव टू प्राउडली शेयर?
Oh, I'm very proud of my Indian heritage. Like I think I am who I am because I grew up in India. I think the biggest thing that Indians have is adaptability, right?
या
And that in today's world, I think is one of the biggest skills. When I now I hire people, I manage people, and that is the biggest differentiator, Rohit. अगर आप में adaptability नहीं है ना, then you can't survive in today's world. I don't know, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आज से 50 साल पहले शायद pace of change was very different, right? Slower था. I'm sure उन लोगों को तब भी लगता होगा कि बहुत fast है. But now, like think about it, हमारी lifetime में just in the last 5 years क्या कुछ हो गया है? COVID हो गया, इतनी सारी inflation हो गई है, so many wars, and now AI and this and that. अगर अडेप्टेबिलिटी नहीं है, यू आर रियली रियली इन अ टफ स्पॉट, राइट? बट इंडिया में तो अडेप्टेबिलिटी सुबह 8 बजे शुरू हो जाती है। आज लाइट है कि नहीं, बाई आई है कि नहीं, पानी आया है कि नहीं, यू नो। सो यू हैव टू बी अडेप्टेबल फ्रॉम द मिनट यू वेक अप। यहाँ यूएस में ना यू कैन एक्चुअली टर्न योर ब्रेन ऑफ फॉर हाफ द डे बिकॉज एवरीथिंग वर्क्स, राइट? ऑटोमेटिकली सब चल रहा है,
सिस्टम्स।
systems hain, processes hain. You don't have to think about all of these things, right? But I think what it has given me growing up in India is this thing कि हो सकता है लाइट हो सकता है बाई आए नहीं आए, but things have to go on. You have to figure it out, and it seems like a simple thing, figure it out, but a lot of people don't have that skill.
राइट। एंड अगर इसको एक कहते हैं ना कि रिलेट करना है, यू टॉक्ट अबाउट अडेप्टेबिलिटी, तो
Hmm.
यहाँ पे लोगों को मिसकंसेप्शन हो सकता है कि इंडियंस को हमेशा वो एडजस्ट करने की आदत लग चुकी होती है। सो हाउ यू वुड डिफरेंशिएट दैट ताकि उनमें वो
हाँ,
क्लैरिटी आ जाए?
no, for sure. And again, हर एक चीज की एक बैलेंस होती है, राइट? आई थिंक अडेप्टेबिलिटी और एडजस्टिंग में थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट है.
है।
एडजस्टिंग मीन्स you've given up कि यार ये ऐसे ही है, ऐसे ही चलेगा, राइट? चलो एडजस्ट कर लो. Adaptability means आज मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम आ गई है, I'm going to figure it out, and then I'm going to change things so that next time I don't have to face the same situation. In India, it's a miracle. 1.4 billion people, the kind of progress that's happening in India now, right? At the level at which it needs to happen, it is nothing short of a miracle. Things happen without as much process, without as much technology because of the people, right? The
या
talent and the people factor, that's where the magic is. If that workforce did not have this adaptability, we couldn't see the results that we are seeing now, right? So I do think there is a slight difference there. And you had asked me earlier what other things, right? Hamare culture mein there are so many things. This idea of, like, I grew up, India, of course, is a Hindu majority state, right? I'm Sikh, so I would go to the Gurdwara and have my Sikh faith. We would celebrate Diwali. वो आई डोंट नो साउथ में उसको क्या बोलते हैं, बट वो कंजकें होती हैं जब वो दुर्गा पूजा वगैरह होती है, राइट?
या
तो हमें कोई ना कोई नेबर बुला लेता था, फिर हमें हलवा पूरी मिलती थी, पैसे मिलते थे. It was all a lot of fun. Rakhi, like we grew up celebrating, right? Then I went to a Catholic convent school. फिर वहाँ पे हम क्रिसमस मनाते थे, ईस्टर मनाते थे. So, like you said, my what is my religious or spiritual framework today? It's a mix of all of those things. Um, which I don't think West में इतना ज़्यादा है, right? West में there's a very much, which I think needs to change. It'll really help people because once you have that mix, it goes from just a religion to a spirituality level, right? And that spirituality is so essential to deal with the day-to-day things of life, right? और इंडिया में even if you are not religious, वो आसपास इतना कुछ है कि वो ऑस्मोसिस से तुम्हारे अंदर चला जाएगा, right? Because the cultures are so ancient, there are so many old traditions and values. So that also, I think, plays a big role in why Indian leaders are um, so successful and why India is seeing the success it is seeing today.
Yeah, and it's very diverse. That's the beauty of our culture, and we
Yeah,
are respecting it, and we are just adapting it. Again, that comes to a point like कि adapt करो आप सारी चीज़ों को और फिर अपने
yeah,
culture को भी मत भूलो.
yeah,
And we are growing each and every day, so that gives us the social status as well. तो वो social class के related भी stereotype काफ़ी हो जाते हैं with respect to what our ideas are all
yeah,
about. Wealth है, social status change हो जाता है क्योंकि ठीक है ना, सारी चीज़ें जैसे कहा कि यहाँ पे एक प्रोसेसेस है, सिस्टम्स है, वहाँ पे
yeah.
आपको इन्वॉल्व नहीं होना पड़ता है। सो कैसे आपके आइडियाज़ चेंज हुए हैं, जैसे कि आपकी वेल्थ और सोशल स्टेटस अपग्रेड हुई?
Yeah. Rohit, I was very fortunate. I think, came from a middle class family in India. यहाँ पे आके, I didn't have to face as much as a lot of other people have to. So I've been very fortunate in that sense. But एक बात is very clear, right? People talk about कि इंडिया में caste system है, and ये वो social class है ये होना, but the fact is सारी world में ही एक caste system है, and that is an economic caste system, right? If you are wealthy, you're upper class. If you are poor, you're lower class. That is the caste system of the world, right? India में उसको एक और level पे ले गए, and whenever it was started, maybe there was a different purpose to it, right? Over the centuries, it's kind of morphed into something else. लेकिन ये समझने वाली बात है कि कास्ट सिस्टम एंड सोशल क्लास हर कहीं एग्जिस्ट करता है. द ओनली थिंग इज यूएस में व्हाट आई लाइक इज कि यहाँ पे सोशल क्लास जो है ना इतना विजिबल डिफरेंस नहीं है, राइट? सो आई हैव पीपल हु कम एंड हेल्प मी आउट एट होम. मेरी नानी है, मेरी हाउसकीपर है. बट जैसे हमारे इंडिया में लोग आते हैं, देयर इज सच अ विजिबल डिफरेंस, राइट? बिकॉज देयर बेसिक लेवल ऑफ लिविंग इज वेरी लो. वो चेंज हो रहा है, right? But
हाँ,
then the way other people treat them is also very sort of black and white, right? यहाँ पे it's not that like that because differences थोड़े कम हैं but थोड़े कम हैं, right? Because every person has a basic um I think lifestyle. They have a house to live in, they are getting food to eat, they have proper clothes to wear, right? Like my housekeeper, my cleaning lady, वो car चला के आती है अपना, like it's, the whole thing, the whole difference, right? India में मेरी बाई बेचारी, उसके पास साइकिल भी नहीं है शायद, right? So that is too stark, and I think that will change. जैसे जैसे economic conditions increase होंगी, वैसे वैसे सबका life standard will increase, right? Then how you treat your house help is a whole other thing, right? India में भी कुछ लोग are extreme and कुछ
या
लोग are good. That's the same thing here also, right? No matter आपकी बाई साइकिल पे आ रही है, कार में आ रही है, your house help, how you react to them is based on your the value systems, right? आपके घर में क्या होता था? How do you look at them as a human, right? I think uh, I always grew up like that. That's how I saw my parents treat them. So that's why I feel like they are human beings. They are entities in their own sense. Uh, and if you treat other people well, they will treat you well. I've always had people who worked in our homes for years and years, and it's the same here. And it only happens because you're treating them as a human being because they also have choices,
या
right?
दैट इज़ वेरी ट्रू। और हमारा कल्चर ऐसा है कि वी स्टार्ट रिस्पेक्टिंग अदर्स आउट देयर, इवन लाइक व्हेन वी आर वर्किंग इन आवर बिजनेस सेटअप एज वेल, वी डू हैव दोज लेबर्स एज वेल, सो वी रिस्पेक्ट देम बिकॉज
Yeah,
अल्टीमेटली बिकॉज ऑफ देम वी आर एबल टू अर्न। अदर कल
100%.
जाके वो मना कर दे कि हम काम पे नहीं आ रहे, व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that is how
Yeah.
we
And
have to
yeah, and you
understand.
feel good, right? You feel good treating another person as a human being. It just also is a good feeling. I think it's good karma. It's good, जो भी कह लो उसको, right? But it gives you a good feeling that you're doing something good. Um, at least that's I've
Yeah,
seen succeed most of the time.
right. And Tanu, if we have to talk about from a like corporate perspective, तो
Mm-hmm.
सोशल क्लास को लेके जब अपॉर्चुनिटीज और एक्सपीरियंसेस की बात आती है, कुछ कुछ लोगों के पास एक्सपीरियंस होता है, बट देन सोशल क्लास की वजह से शायद से नहीं काम कर पाते हैं एंड ऑल। सो इन सिचुएशंस को कैसे हम डील कर सकते हैं?
You know, that's a very interesting question. I think at least US में थोड़ा कम होता है, right? Because I said gap कम है, right? India में I can see जब when I worked there, if you came from a family where you didn't have access to social systems and things. It's a little difficult, right? लेकिन I think आजकल ना social media and all of this इतना explosion हो गया है of information, right? Back in the day, there wasn't all of this. So if you don't know how to, let's say, I'm just going to give you a very basic example. I've heard this from
Yeah.
a few people, right? You don't know how to go to a restaurant and order food, or know the order of the forks and knives and things like that to have a meal or whatever. तो यूट्यूब पे तो मतलब 10,000 लोगों ने वीडियोस डाली होंगी, राइट? ऐसे करो तो आई व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज कि इतनी इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सप्लोजन हो गई है that if you want, you can now go and get information on that and fix that gap, right? A few years ago, I think maybe even 10 years ago, that wasn't the case. Unless you had that experience growing up, unless you were in those environments, you had no way of learning, right? Maybe
Yeah.
कोई course होता होगा या whatever. But now any gap that you have, there is a course about it, right? So that's what I would say. Go कोर्स ढूंढो, कोई यूट्यूब पे कोई इन्फ्लुएंसर उस पे ज्ञान बांट रहा है, राइट? एंड फिक्स इट. सो आई थिंक इन दैट सेंस इंटरनेट हैज रियली डेमोक्रेटाइज्ड इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट?
या एंड इट इज़ नीडेड, मतलब कि जितना आसान तरीके से इफ़ वी आर एबल टू लर्न फ्यू ऑफ द थिंग्स, आई फील दैट इट इज़ फॉर आवर ग्रेटर गुड एंड सो दैट वी कैन अप्लाई एट द राइट
ऑफ
प्लेसेस
कोर्स,
एंड इन अ राइट वे एंड एट द राइट टाइम, क्योंकि वही इंफॉर्मेशन का काम होता है व्हेन वी आर
राइट.
एबल टू प्रोसेस इट इन अ वेरी यूनिक वे, तो वो सारी चीज़ें हमारे लिए आसान होती है. एंड दैट यू हैव बीन रेज्ड इन अ वेरी डिफरेंट कल्चर, you are now like living in a very family that is sticking to their roots as well, making the social mobility and economic equality की बात होती होगी घर पे. So ये सारे conversations आप घर में कैसे करते हो so that it can enhance the upbringing of the kids as well?
Yeah. So I have one son. He's 14 years old. Of course, we have a lot of conversations with him, right? कि he's growing up in such a different world. It's going to be a very different, like even let's say 10 years from now when he's in the workforce, right? Economies will be very different. So, one of the things that I've told him, and this is very different maybe from people who came here in the 70s and 80s, right? And I'm talking about Indians specifically. I'd always tell him, I said, you know what, if in about 5 to 10 years, India is going to be a big economy, right? And you're probably going to have to go, work there or work with people in India. And so if you know your own culture, right? If you know how to speak Hindi, तो आपके पास एडवांटेज ही एडवांटेज है. तो वो क्लास स्कूल में हिंदी पढ़ता है, राइट? उसके स्कूल में देयर वाज एन ऑप्शन इन मिडिल
Amazing.
स्कूल. Yeah. So हमने स्कूल ऐसा ढूंढा which was an international school. He was doing English and Spanish. फिर उसको थर्ड लैंग्वेज की ऑप्शन थी, तो हमने we a few of us got together and so हिंदी पढ़ता है. Is he going to उसको क ख ग घ पूरा लिखना वगैरह आता है? नहीं. So my goal was just बोलना आ जाए, and then cultural, so we go for Bollywood movies, and we just watched Lapata Ladies together, right? That
Must.
is his cultural immersion, right? कि पता होना चाहिए कि दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है. And I notice now जब हम इंडिया जाते हैं ना, he switches somehow in his way and how he talks and behaves. Like he knows that there's a little bit of a switch that needs to be turned on in a different culture. That is so important, right? And that is what at home I think people need to know, that the world that our children will live in will be very, very different from the world that we are living in. So we have to equip them with those tools, right? They have to understand the advantage of whatever culture they're growing up in, but they also have to understand how to mix and imbibe other cultures, because I think the world is only going to become more and more global.
Yeah.
Right? So that is one big conversation in our house all the time.
अमेजिंग. और वो कहते हैं ना कि जहाँ हो वहाँ के बन जाओ. सो इट्स वेरी गुड, लाइक यू स्टार्ट मेकिंग दो स्विच एंड देन इट गिव्स यू अ काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग कि यार
Yeah.
ये होमली फीलिंग आ जाती है.
Right, right. And Shuru said, we had this thing about Indian food. Food is a big cultural thing, right? So I was very much about कि खाना enjoy करो. And India तो इतना खाना की variety है. If you lump Indian food and say I don't like Indian food, you're missing out on a culinary explosion of the biggest kind, right? So that is another simple thing, that if you can eat different foods, right? Indian to khair because घर में बनता है and all that, but just other kinds of foods. That is also an introduction into other cultures, right? That is showing that you're open to other cultures. So I think that trying out different foods is very, very essential. और अब तो हर kind of food is available, right? When I was growing up, India में, Indian होते थे, Chinese होते थे, those second, third generation Chinese people who had opened up for Indo-Chinese kind of version, which is still, I think, the best kind of Chinese out there. And then pizzas came, then a little bit Italian, then thoda bahut Mexican. Up to India maybe, and it's gone another level, right? एक तो all different cuisines है, फिर उनकी fusions हैं. वो it's just beautiful.
काफी सोबर वे में कहा था कि यू कांट हेट इंडियन फूड, अगर हम नॉर्मल वे में कहे तो बवाल हो जाएगा।
हाँ, मतलब इंडियन फूड इतना मिस, मतलब तो यू तो आर मिसिंग आउट ऑन सो मेनी थिंग्स, बट ही इज अ रियल फूडी. हम किसी के घर गए एंड ही दे हैड अ पार्टी एंड दे हैड पानी पूरी का स्टॉल एंड चाट का स्टॉल. तो मेरे बेटे ने जाके मुझे लगता है 25-30 पानी पूरी खाई, फिर चाट खाया. एंड द होस्टेस वाज सो हैप्पी, शी इज लाइक मुझे बहुत मजा आ रहा है देख के कि इतना मजा कर रहा है. एंड दैट्स इट, राइट? यू हैव टू बी एबल टू एंजॉय all different kinds of foods, different experiences. And I think if you can do that, then, whatever business kar rahe ho, you're working in corporate world, you can start to, adapt and learn from other cultures. That's the beauty of it.
राइट। और वो कहते हैं ना कि अगर कोई खा रहा है एकदम, कहते हैं ना कि चाव से खा रहा है, तो उसको खाने दो, उसको
हाँ.
नाम मत रखो कि ये इतना खा के गया। सो दैट इज अगेन एन एग्जांपल दैट वी हैव टू टेल पीपल कि इसके बारे में स्टीरियोटाइप्स मत बनाओ प्लीज।
हाँ, हाँ. नहीं, नहीं. किसी की रोटियां मत गिनो, right?
या
Like, yeah, yeah.
that's true. And now coming on to the last part of this episode with respect to the stereotypes against the age, क्या
Hmm.
ख्याल है, मतलब कभी ऐसे हुआ है कि now that you are growing older, I would say, is it fine?
I don't know what you're talking about, Rohit.
नहीं, अभी कहते हैं ना, अगर वो शब्द यूज नहीं किया था, इट वोंट लुक लाइक वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट स्टीरियोटाइप। सो
नो, नो, फॉर श्योर बहुत सारे स्टीरियोटाइप्स हैं, राइट? एंड आई, दो हैं आई थिंक, एक पर्सनल लाइफ में है और एक प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में भी है, बट इन जनरल आई थिंक, एंड ये भी सब कहीं है, एवरीवेयर, राइट? एजिज्म इज अ रियल थिंग. पीपल थिंक दैट older people are set in their ways, they're going to be difficult, they're going to, like, people don't want to hire. I see a lot of this on LinkedIn, like people don't want to hire older people. um, to me, it's like saying that. So, first of all, not everybody wants to become a CEO, right? That's one
या
thing, that not everybody wants to become a leader. And I think organizations have understood that, right? It's okay for people to say, you know what? I know how to do this job really, really well. I value my life outside of work, and I'm just going to come to work and do this job really well. I don't want to get a promotion. I don't want to grow. And it's okay, because you want a big swath of your people to be in that space, because you need that professional expertise, right? And
ट्रू।
so I think a couple of years ago hota tha ki if you haven't become a certain VP level by a certain age, then you're not ambitious enough. And I think that's all hogwash. Right now people are realizing that all kinds of people exist and they're all okay. Just because you don't want to be a VP doesn't mean that you're not ambitious. You could just be ambitious in becoming a functional expert, right? And once you have someone who's a functional expert, their age doesn't matter, right? If they can come to work and really deliver, what you want them to, then age is irrelevant, right? And I think that's the big switch that has happened, I think. And then secondly, I think, they say the, what is it, the 60 is the new 40, and 80 is the new 60, or something like that. I also think that just by a nature of what is happening around us, right? Itni change ho rahi hai. Survival ke liye you have to learn new skills, right? And the way people used to view old age, ke, you go off into the sunset, you retire, and all of that. I think that is also changing. People don't want to retire. People want to keep on doing other things, start consulting or open up a business or whatever side hustle they're doing, right? People want to keep on living, and I think better health, and those kinds of things have changed. So I think about, like, when my parents were like 60, and I thought of them as like really old, And now I don't think that, because I look at the 60-year-olds, and they are indeed different. They're I think, a product of their environment. So I think that's very important to understand, that I think age is, it should not be a barrier, right? And then secondly, I also think that somehow, हमारे कल्चर में होता था कि joint family होती थी, and older people used to be in the family, and they had a place of respect, and everybody looked up to them. And then वो न्यूक्लियर फैमिलीज हो गई, और वो चला गया है धीरे धीरे. बट आई सी द डिफरेंस बिकॉज माई मदर लिव्स विद मी, राइट? तो the beautiful exchange of energy that happens in the house, right, between my mom and my son. And it's amazing, because I think my son gets that more mature energy from her, and she gets some of that young energy. So you will see that a household that has different generations, the older people will not age as much as fast, right? Because they
Right.
have young energy around them. And then the younger people have a kind of जिसे कहते हैं ना, ठहराव होता है उनमें, because they see their older generation behave, react to situations in a specific way. And I, in this middle generation, right, we are so busy with our careers, and there are 10,000 things around me. But the way my mom can focus on my son, उनका single minded focus है, nothing escapes her eye, right? So she will figure out things that are happening which I don't have time to. So then the conversations that they have are a completely different realm. So I do think that as a society, we will benefit so much more if we look at age as a, just as a number, right? And number that has more experience, and kind of always look for that exchange, versus thinking ke bas ab, everybody who's 70 plus should just go away and hide somewhere.
Right. And it's more about the learning curve that people have got. तब एज के बारे में वो काफ़ी सही हो जाता है, बिकॉज देन विद द एज यू मैच्योर, यू नो द थिंग्स फ्रॉम ग्राउंड
Of
लेवल,
course,
so that you can apply at workplace or in your personal life as well. Again,
100%.
recently Nitin Kamath made a statement that you don't need to have children to carry your legacy. So
Hmm.
it's an individual opinion, but I feel that whatever example you shared about your mother and your son, that's a beautiful story, that these are the real life experiences, so that
Yeah,
these learnings, lessons can be shared, एंड दे सेट एन
absolutely.
एग्जाम्पल. वो हमेशा ऐसे नहीं कहेंगे कि मेरे जैसे बनो, मेरे से बेहतर बनो, बट मेरी क्वालिटीज़ लेके आगे बढ़ो. आपकी
लेके
माँ है,
बढ़ो यार.
पिता है, और जो भी आपके फैमिलीज़ में है, सबसे सीखते रहो एंड फिर आगे बढ़ो. सो दैट द कन्वर्सेशन अराउंड द एज बिकम्स very stable and
Yeah.
familiar as well, so that the stereotypes aren't formed. And the last thing we have to ask to you, Tanu, is that education कितना मैटर करेगा इन सारे stereotypes को हटाने के लिए?
हम्म. मुझे लगता है एजुकेशन बहुत ज़्यादा, राइट? एंड एजुकेशन इज़ नॉट जस्ट स्कूल में जाके, कॉलेज में जाके पढ़ो, बट एजुकेशन थ्रू एक्सपीरियंस, राइट? Experience and exposure, right? Uh, if you have never met someone from a certain culture, of course it's common to have certain stereotypes about them. But जब आप उनको मिल लेते हो, right, and they become real human beings for you, then वो stereotypes को maintain करने के लिए बहुत energy चाहिए, right? वो चुप
Right.
जाती है normally, because you realize कि अरे ये तो मेरे जैसा ही you know एक बंदा है या बंदी है, right? Like this is just another human being. And um, stereotypes that just, they're like maybe the outliers of a certain thing, right? But most people in most cultures are similar. Travel, I think, is another way, right? When I travel now, I now realize कि कल्चर्स में इतनी सिमिलैरिटी है, वो सिमिलैरिटी ज्यादा है, डिफरेंसेस कम है, राइट? हम लोग अभी टर्की में थे, इनकी लैंग्वेज में इतने वर्ड्स हैं हमारी हिंदी और उर्दू में से, राइट? और उनका कल्चर इतना सिमिलर है हमारे से, फूड्स आर सो सिमिलर, राइट? एंड सो देन यू स्टार्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि द वर्ल्ड इज लाइक अ, यू नो हम सब एक ही स्पीसीज हैं, हम सब एक ही सॉर्ट ऑफ बेस लाइन हमारी सबकी सेम है, right? We all want family, culture, respect, right? Basic चीजें everybody wants the same. And then उनकी manifestation थोड़ी बहुत tuning different है, but we're all the same. So I think education, more than just reading books and going to school and college, I think this is the education of experience and travel and meeting other people. That I think is the biggest education.
Definitely, and things are changing. We are
Yeah.
bringing that change through conversations, through
Yeah.
whatever ways we are able to find, so that a positive message gets shared. एंड इट इज़ बीइंग इम्प्लीमेंटेड एज वेल, क्योंकि हमेशा ये कन्वर्सेशंस होते हैं या फिर डिस्कशंस होते हैं तो इन पे एक्शंस लेना ज़रूरी हो जाता है, एंड दैट विल ऑलवेज बी हेल्पफुल फॉर ईच एंड एवरी इंडिविजुअल, बिकॉज somewhere at some point everyone is suffering through these stereotypes or whatever situations or
100%.
the moments they might be into. So our job is to like कि सारी चीज़ों के लिए एक inclusive culture बने, so that we just act like a human being first,
Yeah,
and then we can think about the rest of the things. फिर तब पता चलेगा कि ये मायने रखता है या नहीं रखता है, and then
exactly.
you will realize that none of this will matter. So
Yeah.
that is something that we have to understand. And Tanu, it has been a great experience, whatever insights you shared on to this topic. Very relatable, very lived experience, I would say, so that कि वो सारी चीजें वहां से लोग सीखते हैं. So there are many key takeaways from this particular episode. I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Thank you, Rohit. I enjoyed talking to you as well. I think I learn from every person I have a conversation with you. I learned a lot from you as well. I'm so glad we connected on LinkedIn and it led to this conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And if anyone would love to connect with Tanu, I'll mention her social links in the episode description. Please have a conversation. And thank you so much, Tanu. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Stay happy, stay
Thank you,
healthy.
Rohit.
Bye bye. Take care. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.